In all seriousness, you can use them for anything you want. So if someone goes in and buys 10 for the family, then go get a glass of wine, then get a beer, then get a Coke. You can use it for whatever you want.
Yeah.
To-
A great example is if Mallow Run will be there and they'll sell bottles of wine and their bottles maybe 3 tickets or 4 tickets or whatever. So the vendors won't be handling any cash. We're going to keep control of all of that. So
Gotcha.
now I don't have to go back and ask them for receipts and say we want 5% of. Nah, that requires math at midnight. We don't want to do that.
Simplifies the whole process.
Right.
And Lynn touched on this. They did. I was only on a couple, but they did travel around to different places. And how did you handle this? And picked up on best practices with the 5 or 6 places you went.
That's correct.
Yep.
Thank you. If so inclined, it's ready for action.
Move to approve Common Council Resolution 22-03.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, we'll go to item number
Thank you.
2. Common Council Budgetary Resolution number 22-02, authorizing a transfer to Fund 2203 MVH Restricted Fund from Fund 4500 Local Road and Bridge Matching Grant Fund in the amount of $38,827.10. Clerk Treasurer Jane Rhodes.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Mayor. We are closing out the 2020 Community Crossings Grant.
2020.
And we're always thrilled when we can do that, when everything's over. So what we are doing now, this is the money that was not spent, that the city used for our match with the community crossings. And so we will put that back into MVH. And Brett will be ecstatic.
You know, quite honestly, if you think about $1 million project and we had $38,000 left over that wasn't used, $38,827.10, I think that's pretty good. So that is real good.
Now Brett's gonna buy $38,000 worth of tickets, but. It'll be all right.
That's a hell of a night.
And this also can be, take action on this tonight as well, because it's not any new money, it's just moving it back.
Correct.
Move to approve.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, go to item number 3, Common Council Budgetary Resolution number 22-03, authorizing a transfer from Local Road and Bridge Matching Grant Fund 4500 to MVH Fund 2201, $154,684.89, and the MVH Restricted Fund 2203, $142,310.09, and LRS Fund 2202, $12,374.79, for a total of $309,369.77. Clerk Treasurer Jane Rhodes.
This is the exact same thing, only it was for the Community Crossings 2021 grant. So we are just returning unused funds to the appropriate line.
2020, the 2021 grant, is that what you said? Okay, so I'll just say, since I said we did such a great job in the other one, it seemed like we gave a little bit more back than we wanted to. However, it's hard to estimate those jobs and then go bid them, and it all depends if you get good bids or bad bids too, so. And we can do action on this one tonight as well.
Move to approve Resolution 2203.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, we'll go to item number 4, yearly tax abatement compliance reports for approval, Community Development Specialist Dana Monson. And we got to read every one of these line by a time.
We just have to
I'm just
read their name. We need the case number and the name of the company is what I do need to read. But yes, these are the next round of compliance reports that the EDC looked at 2 weeks ago, and they do recommend to approve these and consider them in substantial compliance. So I need to go ahead and read the case numbers and the names, please. 2022-03 B2S Life Sciences, 2022-04 BP Rex, 2022-05 Cat Remam, 2022-07 and 08 Patch Development, 2022-09 Electrospec, 2022-10 Energizer Holdings, 2022-13 GDI/Core 5, 2022-17 and 18 IBC Advanced Alloys, 2022-19 Innovative 3D, 2022-20 MTEA, 2022-21 and 22 MHICC, 2022-23 Nitrex, 2022-24 and 26 NSK Corp., 2022-27 NSK Precision, 2022-28 and 29 Ortho America, 2022-30 Overton Industries, 2022-32 Powder Metal Tech, 2022-33 PCT&A, now Ube, 2022-36 Airtomic, 2022-37 and 38 Shelby Gravel, 2022-39 Superior Systems, 2022-40 and 41 Sunbeam FTP 180 Bartram, and 2022-42 Sunbeam FTP 120 Jim Black. And again, all of these were found to be in substantial compliance.
We went through these all individually and took a couple hours to go through them and read them and make sure everything was good. Kind of a couple generalizations. There's a few companies out there like Life Science was way above and beyond, paying way above and beyond. Most of the companies were down a little bit employees, but most of them were actually paying anywhere from $2 to $4 to $6 an hour more. So they may have not had as many employees, but their salaries were still coming out to be about the same. They're paying about the same amount of money out, just because they finally realized, and most everybody has realized that you've got to pay them to keep them, and that's what most of them are doing. So it was, and most of them that weren't. It was COVID related, supply chain related, employee related, anything that, if they were off a little bit, but it did seem overall as a group that they were really trying to increase salaries. And like, I think one of them was up $8 or $9 an hour over, what they said they were going to pay just to try to get people to come in the door. So it was a long, fun process, but that was kind of the, summary of what we went through.
And unanimous recommendation to substantial compliance of all.
Correct.
Yes.
You can make a motion just to approve them as presented. You don't have
Motion,
to
there we go.
you don't have to
Motion to
restate them
approve
all.
as presented.
Presented by the community development specialist, that was what was concerning you.
Motion to approve as presented by Dana Monson, Community Specialist.
Second.
Okay, we have a
That's what I
motion-
thought.
we have a motion and a second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any not approved? Okay, thank you, Dana.
Thank you.
That gets us to other business. There isn't any other business. There's always business, but not on the agenda, so. Council member comments. Josh?
Have none.
Ann?
Just hope everyone has a happy spring break next week. From Franklin, people from Franklin, and
That's right.
yeah.
Mr. President?
I don't have anything, Mayor, thank you.
Lisa?
Not this week.
No, just congrats again to the FDC for their Community Impact Award.
Nothing
Vice
tonight?
President?
Not tonight, sir?
Bob?
Nothing, thank you.
Irene?
No, thank you, Mayor.
Jane? Nothing, sir. Tara, do you have something to add tonight? Tara is the chief of staff, and she usually has something she wants to say, so not tonight?
No, just the Beast of Franklin, but everybody was already in here.
Okay, all right. Greg?
Nothing, sir?
And I have nothing to add. Thank all of you and have a good, safe vacation. Motion, we need a motion to adjourn.
Motion adjourned.
Second.
All those in favor? Aye.